That's the worst sound in the world. To me, was that fan.
Maybe you'll get a plaque for perfect attendance at the show.
I was going to get Randall and Chris a plaque, and I forgot if I'd get one. They made 200 shows.
In honor of them making 200 shows, they get to keep working.
And straight A's.
Get to stay to the
Job
next 200.
security right there.
All right, it's about time.
Yes, it is.
If I slept with a fan blowing on me, I'd be sicker than a dog.
Really? Well, actually now I don't sleep with it blowing on me because Kathy hates it.
I'm sick now.
So I put it in the floor and point it up. It's more of hearing it than actually hitting you. I like it to hit
Here
me.
we go, Dave.
We're up and at 'em.
10.
Good morning. Time to get up. There's that alarm. Everybody get on up. The Dee Ford Show is back this morning. It's Monday morning. That's the day after Sunday morning.
All day long.
All day long. It's going to be a good day today. I think the weather's going to be okay. A little chilly, but that's okay. Pretty chilly.
Thank you.
We got to talk about getting sick, and I got sick, so. I was fine until I started talking about it. Randall's fault. That's Randall's fault. Good day to be above ground. Pray for all the folks in Israel that are having heck over there right now.
Get out.
Now Rand done got involved. This thing will be bad. It's going to be bad. Oh, yeah. Pray for them. I'm going to tell you right off right now, start letting you know right now that we got meatloaf at Dee Ford's Thursday night.
Fried taters.
Pinto beans, fried taters, macaroni cheese, and collard greens.
Oh, man.
Cornbread and rolls. And we got to have some Mexican cornbread this week, Debbie.
And you got to come eat it, because if you don't come eat, the meat will loaf, and you don't want your meat loaf.
You don't.
And we will end up eating it that night. The next night, won't we? We'll eat it on Thursday.
You don't want it to loaf. I don't want anybody's meat loaf.
All right, Wayne, kick it off.
Well, let's kick it off with a request here, Dee, for Hello Walls. We got it on our mind. Dwayne, this goes out to you, buddy, and you've been asking for it. We done it for you one time. Here's another time for you. Here we go, boys. Help me? Yes. Hello, Walls. How things go for you today? Don't you miss her? Since she up and walked away, and I'll bet you're gonna spend another lonely night with me. But lonely walls, I'll keep you company. Hello, window. Well, I see that you're still here. Aren't you lonely? Since our darling disappeared. Well, look, here's out a teardrop in the corner of your pain. Now don't you try to tell me that it's rain. She went away and left us all alone the way she planned. Guess we'll have to learn to get along without her if we can. Hello, ceiling. I'm gonna stare at you a while. You know I can't sleep, so won't you bear with me a while? We must all stick together, or else I'll lose my mind. I got a feeling she'll be gone a long, long time. Thank you. All right, thank you, boys.
That should be on your greatest hits album.
Boy, I tell you, my bad on coming in there, though. The guys are right there on the money this morning. Dwayne, there you go, buddy.
There you go. All right, Randall.
I'm gonna do a little. All my exes live out there in Texas, y'all. Come on, need to be. All Texas, y'all. Texas is the place I dearly love to. All my exes live in Texas. That's why I reside in Tennessee. Rosanna's down in Texarkana wanted me to push her broom. Sweet Eileen, and I believe she thought I hung the moon. And now the sun in Galveston somehow lost her sanity. And Dimple Sue, who lives in Temple, got the law to inform me. And all my exes live in Texas. Texas is the place I really love to. All my exes live in Texas. That's why I hang my hat in Tennessee. I don't get it, George. That old Frio River where I learned to swim. It brings to mind another time when I wore my welcome thin. My transcendental meditation, I go there each night. I always come back to myself long before daylight. Texas is the place I dearly love to be. And all my exes live in Texas. That's why I hang my hat in Tennessee. Some folks think I'm hiding. It's been rumored that I died. I'm alive and well, Tennessee.
Randall Warren, great job.
All right, Randall, good job, man.
Yeah, man.
Let's see. Benny Lever said, "Good morning, good morning,
Benny.
good morning,
Benny.
good Monday morning."
When you coming up here, buddy? Is he going to do it,
He's
y'all?
retired.
Is he?
Okay,
that's right.
Greta and White said, "Good chilly morning."
Yeah.
How about some George Jones?
We can do that.
And Don Palmer, good Monday morning to you, and have a blessed day. Thank
Hello,
you, Don.
Mr. Don.
We appreciate that. Man, hey, Don, we got meatloaf and pintos and all that now this Thursday. He comes almost every Thursday when he can.
Yeah.
They're all the way from Springville?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is he riding up November up
Yeah.
to the?
Springville,
That's
right
going to be a
down
great show
between
too.
Gadsden and Birmingham
Yeah.
on 59.
Right off, yeah, on 59.
so.
But you go up 231 out to get there up out of Pell City.
To Pell City.
That's where Rusty lives, Rusty Hendricks.
Yeah.
Is it?
Springville. Plays with the
Oh.
Confederate Railroad.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
another one that needs to come.
He sure
I am going
does.
to call him, and I promise you I will get him here.
What about Archie Van? Can you, Phil? We're going to turn Archie over to you. Okay.
Well, I'll do what I can do.
I know. I know.
That's a good line.
They
right
call it
You
no
know.
show,
We
John.
need to get both of them here on the same day. Now that would be
Hey,
something right there.
and okay, that would be Rusty. We got Archie Van and also Benny Leverton. So there's a trio right there that
Hey,
we're
come
waiting
on
on
in.
them to come. They putting it together right now.
there. All right, Phil. Do us a song.
Let's do my Conway song called "Them Tight Fitting Jeans."
Oh yeah, there's one.
Count it off, Bill.
1, 2, 3, 4. She tried to hide it by those faded denim clothes she wore, but I knew she'd never been inside a bar before. And I felt like a pheasant who just had met a queen. That night I met that lady wearing tight-fitting jeans. I asked her, what's a woman like you doing here? I know you're used to champagne, but I'll buy you a beer. She said, you've got me figured out, but I'm not what I seem. And for a dance, I'll tell you about these tight-fitting jeans. Well, she said, I've married money, I'm used to wearing pearls, but I've always dreamed of being just a good old boy's girl. So tonight I left those crystal candle lights to live a dream. And partner, there's a tiger in these tight-fitting jeans. We danced every dance, Lord, the beer that we went through. I'm satisfied I did my best to make her dreams come true. As she played out her fantasies before my eyes it seemed, a cowgirl came alive inside these tight-fitting jeans. In my mind she's still a lady, that's all I've gotta say. I knew that I'd been broken by the time we parted ways. And I know I held more woman than most eyes had ever seen. That night I knew a lady wearing tight-fitting jeans. Well, now she's back in her world and I'm still stuck in mine. But I know I'll always remember the time a cowboy once had a millionaire's dream. And Lord, I love that lady wearing tight-fitting jeans.
Tight-fitting jeans. All right. Good job, Phil. I want to do the lady this morning.
All right.
Make Randall, we can do it. I think it's tough to do without a keyboard, but me and Wayne was talking about a while ago. I think
Baby boy.
I think Baby Boy's going to be coming with us. He's getting him some.
son.
He's getting him some
Looking
teeth
good.
today.
Some teepees.
Some tootsies is where he can. He said he didn't look good on TV. I'm gonna try this. We got talking about. I'm gonna go ahead and play. We got talking about getting sick a while ago, and dang, if I didn't get hoarse, and Wayne did a little bit too. And just all they was talking about. Here we go. Oh, this is for a couple. Keep playing. A couple that came in the club Saturday night. They been here about 6-8 months. Said they heard about it, and they came over. Loved the club. They even went upstairs. They're in their 40s, late 40s, 50s, and they said that it was wonderful. They're a little upset with Lincoln Alabama, is what's going on down there with the city, but that'll all work out in the election days. Lady, I'm your knight in shining armor, and I love you. You have made me what I am, and I am yours. My love, there's so many ways I want to say I love you. Let me hold you in my arms forevermore. You have gone and made me such a fool. I'm so lost in your love, and oh, we belong together. Won't you believe in my song? Lady, for so many years I thought I'd never find you. You have come into my life and made me whole. Forever, let me wait to see you each and every morning. Let me hear you whisper softly in my ear. In my eyes, I see no one else but you. There's no other love like I love. Yeah. Oh yes, I'll always want you near me. I've waited for you for so long. Your love's the only love I need, and beside me is where that I want you to be. 'Cause my love, there's something that I want you to know. You're the love of my life. You're my lady. Lady.
All the ladies out there appreciate that. Dee Ford on a Monday morning. Don't sound hoarse to me, but
Well, it went away right there. I guess I got to talk about it again and just talk
it
it
just
away.
left you there. Great job, man. I tell you what, Kenny Rogers. What year was that, boys? Y'all know?
Lady,
I used to do it in the 70s, I think 80s.
77,
Something like that.
Yeah.
77.
That was one of my big
That was one of the first
I was
songs I
one of
heard
them
you
lady
sing on
getters
stage.
back in the
Yeah,
day,
it was.
when I was getting the lady. I've never done that before. Willie
No.
Jean, go ahead.
Willie.
Do your love. No, don't do a
I ain't
love
gonna do a
song.
love
No,
song
don't
yet.
do a love song.
No, you
Speed
just done a
things
love
up.
song.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do that.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Just call me lonesome, heartbroken then some, 'cause I ain't got no one since you've been gone. When you call me baby, 'cause I've got a new name.
Wayne, you got another. You know, we were talking yesterday, and me and Wayne, we had a good little trip, and just sitting around talking in the afternoon. It's a pretty good day. We got a lot of stuff happening at 8 Track Entertainment, and the new network is coming to Muscle Shows and Nashville. We're going to have 2 networks going on. And a lot of big things happening, a lot of new artists coming to 8 Track. 8 Track's the number 9 record label in country music today. As an independent label, that's never happened before.
Nope.
So we beat out a bunch
There's
of
more than likely a good 100 that I know of,
There's a bunch
of
of
labels
labels,
that's out there, including your independents and everything. So number 9 is a pretty high ranking.
Right now, it's ranked up there
And probably
pretty good.
the highest any
It's five any independent labels never done
that
that.
ever has.
But we've had, I think, 4 or 5 number ones this year. So that's pretty good.
Fixing to
That's
go
pretty good.
celebrate
A bunch of
another
them.
That's
one
any
here in
other
November.
independent label. How many number ones they've had this year?
Yeah.
Right.
Of anything. So.
Right.
Well, that's like there was one guy said that something about these gold records I've been getting in platinum records. I asked him how many he's had.
Bring you one of them. Let me seize it.
We got some
Bring
of
me
them.
one. Yeah.
We're going to get one on our show, though. It's going to be the number 1 show in America. We're going to get a gold. When it does that, we're going to be,
Now you're talking.
they're going to say, man, them boys really
We're going to
done it."
strut
Yeah.
then, ain't we?
Yeah, I'm going to strut through.
I'm going to
Lincoln.
strut. We normally just crawling right now. We're going to go to strut.
Strutting our stuff. You've heard that song, Strut.
Yeah,
Strut Your
I'm
Stuff.
strutting my stuff, y'all.
All right, Wayne, sing us a
Yeah.
song.
Let's do a little thing. I got a bunch of requests here in a minute. I'm going to get old George to break out the banjo, but I think we got one for George Strait. I mean, not George Jones. That's what it was. I don't need your rocking chair, baby. Here's some old George for you. Let's let her go, boy. But I don't need your rocking chair. Every tall and Medicare. I still got neon in my boots. And this gray hair don't mean a thing. Well, I do my rocking on the stage. Can't put old possum in a cage. My body's old, but it ain't impaired. Well, I don't need your rocking chair. Ready for the junkyard yet. I still feel like a new Corvette. Might take a little longer, I'll get there. I don't need your rocking chair. Well, I don't need your rocking chair. Geritol and your Medicare. I still got neon in my veins. This gray hair don't mean a thing. Yes, I do my rocking on the stage. Can't put old possum in a cage. My body's old, but it ain't impaired. But I don't need your rocking chair. Geritol and your Medicare.
Geritol and your Medicare.
I still got neon in my veins.
Got neon in his veins.
And this gray hair don't mean a thing.
This gray hair don't mean a thing.
Well, I do my rocking on the stage. Can't put this possum in a cage.
Put this possum in a cage.
My body's old, but it ain't impaired.
Yeah, we know you ain't impaired.
Lord, I don't need your rocking chair.
You don't need your rocking chair.
My body's old, but it ain't impaired.
You don't know you ain't impaired.
Lord, I don't need your rocking chair. Oh, no, don't.
Wayne Hand.
There you go.
Sounded good, Wayne. You know, guys, Yeah, I hope y'all think this. I think it's the best sounding day we've had in the studio. I hope it
I'm
sounds
hearing
good
the
out
same
on.
thing.
Everybody's playing together and quiet and good, and it sounds good, and singing good, and looking good. Everybody's all.
After 200 shows, we ought
200
to have it
shows,
down.
we ought to-
Right now, ought to be falling into place.
Right now we got it.
Now we're in the home stretch. Hoping not in the home stretch.
Bear Bryant was losing 26-0. Went into the halftime. He said, "Boys, we got them right where we want them." Come out and beat them 27-26. They never scored another point. I believe we've got them right where we want them, D. You've worked hard for it now,
hard, man.
and there's been. We apologize. We've
I've
had
cried
four.
a
We've
lot.
had 4 bad bell hittings. Now he'll hit a board, or you hear that bell hit that board. We all standing at attention. But by
I
George,
prayed
you've
about
done
it
it.
yesterday.
I know you did.
I did.
I
really
bet you did.
Yeah, me and the Lord talked for a while.
Yeah.
And it's going to be better and bigger and better. And
Everything's-
after that little conversation I had with Jeff, everything's looking really good for us. And I hope it goes on, and all the naysayers could kiss my ass.
Well, and now see, there you go. That's what I'm talking about right there. That's what I'm talking about.
Say you were wrong to ever leave me alone. Now you're sorry, you're lonesome, scared, and you say you'd be happy. You could just come back home. Here's a quarter, call someone who cares. Call someone who listens and might give a damn. Maybe one of your sordid affairs. Hey, don't you come round here handing me none of your lies. Here's a quarter of someone who cares. Well, I thought what we had, it could never turn bad. So you're leaving, caught me unaware. Well, the fact is you've run, girl, that can't be undone. Here's a quarter, call someone who cares. Call someone who listens and might give a damn. Maybe one of your sordid affairs. Don't you come round here handing me none of your lies. Here's a quarter of someone who cares. Yeah, here's a quarter of someone who cares. Yeah.
All right, man. All right, George, grab that banjo over there if you can get a hold of it real quick, pretty quick here. And go ahead.
We got a guest star coming. Well, I don't know where old Clayton was supposed to be
Clayton
here
didn't make
today.
it.
Clayton probably still asleep.
He sleeps a lot.
But we got the winner. We're starting, you are here at the studio, a Dwayne Parker project, I guess you'd call
Right.
it. And Dwayne was our winner. He'll be here tomorrow, and we'll be doing that song that he wrote. But everyone that sent in a song, you're a winner
It's
too.
going to be part of it.
Dee's made. He called a meeting there the other day. He said, "Now here's our main song here. We got this one, but we're going to put to use every one of the songs that was put in. We'll put it into the use of the Dee Ford Show somewhere in there. Just give us just a little time." Dwayne's coming up. He's going to do some recording with us, and him and Randall's going to be getting together starting tomorrow. And I'm looking forward to it. He's going to be real good.
Got
And,
some good CDs.
He's a good writer, good old singer, just a good old fella there. You know.
Yeah. We cut that girl last.
Yes, we did.
One song last week,
Yep.
and it was
Boy.
really good. I'm sending it to 8-track.
It sounds
And,
real good.
Let them listen to her. She's 22 years old and good writer, and Randall did a good job of doing her song for us.
I know another thing too. You were listening to. Speaking of Parker, Parker Collins.
Yeah.
And Parker, if you're now Dee
They
really
listen a
was.
lot.
This is true. He was coming up there. Yes, they do. You better believe they do. Daddy don't miss a show. They said,
Right.
and that's right. But Dee was coming up, riding up there to see you and
And I
stuff.
still
But
might
so
try
much, and it still ain't over
I
yet.
got court
so
all week this
we'll
week.
be coming. Got court all week, so maybe we'll make it up there, Dee. I hope so.
Somebody's trying to get squeeze blood out of a turnip. He can't do that. I mean,
No,
Greta and White said, thank you, Hollywood Hand.
you're more than welcome.
And they also said, good job, great job, Dee, Willie, Randall, and Phil.
Thank you much.
And I got George. No, yeah, George, good job.
George, good job.
Jeff Sparks. Jeff Sparks said everything sounds perfect today.
There's the one.
That's
There's
the
my
one we
man
agree
right
with.
there.
He gets the prize.
I appreciate Jeff. He brings me a tape. He tapes these shows, D, and he'll bring me a tape, and we can refer ourselves back. That's what we were doing this morning, was listening to.
He brings us a CD.
He brings us, puts it in a CD right off the TV right there. So that's what D always said. When we get through recording, he'll run out to the car. I said, "Where are you going?" "I want to hear it played on a car. I want to hear it on a simple CD or whatever."
We know we make it sound good in there
Right,
with this big speaker.
right. But
you
when
gotta
it
make
comes out like that, thank you, Jeff. We appreciate you, buddy.
All right, Wayne, what you gonna do? Y'all just gonna do a banjo?
Oh, you want to do a
guitar?
banjo too?
Do an instrumental there.
Do
Go
what?
Cripple Creek. Going
Cripple
up Cripple
Creek.
Creek.
There you go.
1, 2, 3, 4.
George and the band.
Well, I tell you what, man, going up old Cripple Creek there, y'all was cutting up. You got to take George to the bluegrass thing next year, maybe.
Yes. Well, it's well, we may have done.
Is it already happened again?
I think it's January or February or something like
Okay.
that. Anyway, the bluegrass.
Take all the guys.
in North-
Y'all would love it. Dean,
North Carolina. I'd never been before, and boy, it was something else. You had every musician.
Finest
bluegrass.
musicians on the planet.
I
Yes,
said,
they
boy,
are.
I just thought I'd heard some musicians. I heard all those, and it was really good.
and y'all have one doing real well on the label there, too.
Yes,
one
Dan
of the best.
Tedeschi.
One of the best.
As a matter of fact, that's what the platinum record was about. Was Dan Tedeschi, and then the 1st of November, I'm getting a gold from Shenandoah and Luke Combs.
And you
Number
know, Dee,
one
you
in
read
the
one,
world.
and you read a statement this morning where Luke thanked Shenandoah
Shenandoah for letting him sing
him sing on a
Yeah.
thing there. That's pretty good.
It's
there,
funny. I
boys.
watched one of them old country gatherings with Bill Anderson. Was it Homecoming,
watch
whatever it's
that. I watch
called?
that Homecoming.
And Marty was on there by himself. They didn't have the band with him, and they asked him, "Say, Marty, what happened to Shannon? Why did Shenandoah break up?" And Marty said, after 12 years, out on the road, he said, it got to the point where he was wanting to shoot and kill one another. So
I heard that.
that's what he
Watch that.
said. We wanted to shoot and kill one another, so we decided we'd better just take off for a while and do our own thing. And then they got back together, of course. But it's so funny to hear him say that.
Yeah, Luke Combs said that was his favorite group back in the 90s, and he wanted to cut with them, so his record label let him come on 8-track and cut with Shenandoah, and it went, I think in 2 days, it was #1 in the world on all genres of music. on
I
the
do that
streaming
song
platforms, and now they're starting radio promotions, I think. So they won't be number one on radio is what they want also.
We'll do that song this morning.
Yeah, you can go ahead and do it now if you want to.
Sure.
Yeah. Okay. Here's a Shenandoah and Luke Combs song.
2 dozen roses, y'all. Wow.
Number one in the world.
Brought flowers to your door last night. I've done you wrong. I wanna make it right. You say I'm not welcome here. I know it ought to be perfectly clear. I can't help but wonder what it might be like if I had 2 dozen roses and an open bottle of wine. If I really could have hung the moon, would it change your mind? If I could cry a little harder, get a little less sleep at night. If I had 2 dozen roses, would it change your mind? Oh, I must have been a fool back then to lose something that you can't have again. I've done all that I know to do. They second guess my every move. I can't help but wonder how it might have been if I had 2 dozen roses and an open bottle of wine. If I really could have hung the moon, would it change your mind? If I could cry a little harder, get a little less sleep at night. If I had 2 dozen roses, would it change your mind? Stay right there, y'all. Baby, would it change your mind? Baby, would it change your mind? Baby, would it change your mind?
All right. That's a good song, man. You know,
It is a good
that's one of the remakes, and Luke Combs did that with him, and it knocked the guy that number one out. Had been there for weeks on end, and they became the number one song in the world on streaming, and now they're going after radio number one. So
I'm glad they didn't shoot one another after 12 years.
Yeah.
You know, I got one of them too. It almost happened to me. I went on the road with David Cook in 1 week, and I was ready to commit suicide.
Right.
So I mean, no, man, I shouldn't have. But boy,
Me
it gets
too.
You was
there's
ready-
something about that just gets you
You was
nervous.
ready, you
know?
was ready to commit suicide, and they
Oh,
was
I'm
ready to
ready
commit
do that
murder.
now.
I was ready to go to jail for
But
murder.
it didn't take but 1 week. You know, 12. Would you have made it? You did, though.
I made
How many years?
I
I don't
brought
know.
him back from down in the casino down in Mississippi, and I gave him a ride back to Vermont. He asked me how he's going to get back. I said, "You can walk if you want to." I said, "I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to put you in this right front seat. If you open your mouth between here and Vermont, I'm putting you out wherever you say something, man."
He only said goodbye in Tuscaloosa when we dropped you
Dropped
off.
him off.
Dropped you off. No, we dropped you off and went on in.
Yeah.
He didn't say a word from all the way
That's how
from
mad I
Vicksburg,
was.
Mississippi.
People, musicians get on each other's
Yeah,
nerves
they
when you
can.
hold up in a truck.
That's why he said he wanted. I guess they wanted to kill each other and shoot one another. But I'll tell you what, Marty Raybon is one of the finest singers. That guy can sing, and
Yes, he
nobody
can.
sounds like him.
I know.
He got his own voice.
He's got his own thing and his own way of doing things, and it's just perfect.
Like you said,
All I
he is
ever
a
say.
super nice guy.
Yes.
And I'm gonna tell you, I was watching him cut that song up there in Muscle Shows. I was in the studio, just him and Noah and Jeff, and I was sitting there and a couple other guys in the band. And I was watching to him, and he come over, and when he got there, he come over and sat down by me. He said, I got to brag on Wayne a little bit. It's a true story, I swear on the Bible. He said, man, he said, you down in Anderson, aren't you, Dee? I said, yeah. He said, there's a club down there called the Show Palace. I said, yeah. He said, what happened to that little chunky guy down there with a cowboy hat that sang? I said, Wayne, I said, he's up in the motel resting. We're fitting to go back to Alabama. He said, that is the best country singer I have ever heard was Wayne Hand. That's come from Marty.
That's something else right there. That's a compliment for sure.
That's when Wayne was slanging it, buddy. He was singing.
I went from there to yesterday. This guy had to pull me out again. Boy, I come in hot. So that's another story that I got to tell you about. But
when we get,
it happened again. Well, when we get famous, maybe, or something like that.
Yeah.
But Dee he was ready to shoot me yesterday. Me talking about David, he was ready to shoot me.
Yeah, Jeff said what we need to do is just start buying us some autograph pens, because when this show hits #1, we'll be having to sign autographs.
Well, over the years, back in the day, they had when it was Wayne and Frankie Hardy, Alan Wilson. I mean, there was no finer band, best singing, best players.
Had
There
two
was.
girls, Emily and Kelly, singing back up. Remember
It was
Wayne?
Man,
was
y'all put
good.
me out a jar with my picture on it down there.
What are you thinking about?
You know, he told you to get the pens, and he told me to get D pens, you know. And so I can't figure that out, you know. What am I supposed to do? Lord.
All right, Bill, sing us another song.
Let's write this down, boys.
Yeah.
Key of G. I never saw the end in sight. Fools are kind of blind. I thought everything was going all right, but I was running out of time. 'Cause you had one foot out the door, I swear I didn't see. But if you're really going anyway, here's some final words from me. Baby, write this down, take a little note to remind you in case you didn't know. Tell yourself I love you and I don't want you to go. Write this down. Take my words and read them every day. Keep them close by, don't you let them fade away. So you'll remember what I forgot to say. Write this down. Sign it at the bottom of the page. I swear under oath, 'cause every single word is true, and I think you need to know. So use it as a bookmark and stick it on your refrigerator door. Hang it in a picture frame up above the mantel so you'll see it for sure. Baby, write this down, take a little note to remind you in case you didn't know. Tell yourself I love you and I don't want you to go. Write this down. Take my words and read them every day. Keep them close by, don't you let them fade away. So you'll remember what I forgot to say. Write this down. You can find a chisel, I can find a stone. Folks will be reading these words long after we're gone. Baby, write this down, take a little note to remind you in case you didn't know. Tell yourself I love you and I don't want you to go. Write this down. Take my words
Matthews. I'm gonna do one George Strait song. Hadn't done this in a while, and George is fixing to leave, so we're gonna do that. And we got some more. Wayne's got one that he's got to do here. So
Yes, sir.
we're gonna do a couple more, and we got Willie coming back up. All his fans are waiting on his silver tongue devil to sing one. So yeah.
Willie buying a new car, I think.
Yeah. I told Willie to sell all of his cars and buy him another one. Love is unconditional love. We knew it from the start. I can see it in your eyes and feel it from my heart. You don't have to, let's stay the way we are right now. Share all the love and laughter that a lifetime will allow. Cross my heart and promise to give all I've got to give to make all your dreams come true. In all the world, you'll never find a love as true as mine. You will always be the miracle that makes my life complete. As long as there's a breath in me, I'll make it just as sweet. As we look into the future, it's as far as we can see. So let's make each tomorrow be the best it can be. Cross my heart and promise to give all I've got to give to make all your dreams come true. In all the world, you'll never find a love as true as mine. And if along the way we find a day it starts to storm, you've got the promise of my love to keep you warm. Woo. In all the world, you'll never find a love as true as mine. A love as true as mine.
Dee Ford, great job. It's been a long
George
time. One of my favorite George Strait songs right there.
Yeah.
Great job.
Wayne, you got time for one more?
Yeah, let's do a little
Steel
thing.
guitar.
We was talking about mamas today, and I'm the only hell my mama ever did raise. And that is the truth right there. I'm the only one, but I miss her every day, every day. So if you still got your mama, give her a kiss, I guarantee you. Here we go, boys. I can't sell my mama short on loving me. I guess that's why she let me go so far. Mama couldn't stop me short of steal. Guess that's why I had to steal that car. Told me not to smoke it, but I did, and it took me far away. I turned out to be the only hell my mama ever raised. I rolled into Atlanta, stolen tagged almost out of gas. get some money, and lately I learned how to get it fast. Those neon lights were calling me, somehow I just had to get downtown. Reached into the glove box, another liquor store went down. And I cried, precious memory, take me back to the good old days. Hear my mama singing, Rock of Ages clear for me. Tried to turn me on to Jesus, but I turned on to the devil's ways. I turned out to be the only hell my mama ever raised. Take it up, boys. Put them handcuffs on me and lowered how I fought to resist. Agents clamped them tighter till that metal bit into my wrist. Took my belt and my billfold, fingerprints profiled in my face. Then they locked away the only hell my mama ever raised. I cried, precious memories, take me back to the good old days. Hear my mama singing, Rock of Ages clip me. Tried to turn me on to Jesus, but I turned on to the devil's ways. I turned out to be the only hell my mama ever raised. Whoop. Tried to turn me on to Jesus, but I turned on to the devil's ways. I turned out to be the only hell my mama ever raised.
Wayne here, good
All
job,
right.
good
Yeah,
job.
man, yeah.
All right, Willie Jean, get one ready. Dole Burns said, sounding great, and have a great day. And
Thank you, Dole.
Greta White said, wearing that banjo out, George.
Yeah, man, he
Wearing
was.
it out.
Yeah, that's fun.
We're doing a Chinese tune right now. While to get that done, we'll. We got it.
I think we got a request for it.
Got a request for one?
Because he lives.
Because he lives.
He put it on
Good.
Hadn't done it in a long time.
Miss Jeannie, thank you for the cake and all the breakfast.
We got something left out there.
God sent his son. They call him Jesus. He came to live, heal and forgive. He lived and died to buy my pardon. An empty grave is there to prove my Savior lived. How sweet the home our newborn baby, and
I think you got time for one if you want to go in.
I'm gonna do. We're gonna go country today, y'all. Give a.
Keep it country.
Well, the warden led the prisoner down the hallway to his doom. I stood up to say goodbye like all the rest, and I heard him tell the warden just before he reached my cell, let my guitar play in friend to my request. Let him sing me back home to a song I used to hear, and make my own memories come alive, and take me away and turn back the year. Let 'em sing me back home before I die. And I recall one Sunday morning, a choir from off the street dropped in to do a few old gospel songs, and I heard it. It's the singers. There's a song my mama sang. Could I hear it once before you move along? Won't you sing me back home to a song I used to hear, and make my own memories come alive? Take me away and turn back the years. Let 'em sing me back home before I die. Let 'em sing me back home before I die.
Randall Warren. Good job, Randall.
Earl.
Thank you, guys. Y'all sounding good this morning.
Boy, they
Man,
do.
oh, man, they're sounding good. And Georgia got to go to
Georgia
work.
got to go to work now.
Bless his heart. We'll feel sorry for him. Well, you know,
A shutdown.
a shutdown, you means you don't go to work.
Just call them up. So I heard y'all had a shutdown.
Heard y'all shut down. I'm
Shut
not
her on
coming
down.
Shut her on down.
Call me when you got her open back up.
I'll be there.
We got some vittles coming up Thursday night.
Yes, sir, buddy. We got some, Wayne. We got meatloaf.
Ooh.
And it ain't stuffed with bread and oats and all
Meat.
that stuff. It's meat.
Meat.
It's real meat. Hamburger.
All
meat.
right.
Ground beef, actually.
Yes, 80-20.
80-20.
Yes,
so.
sir.
Meatloaf, pinto beans. That's
Ah,
that's
yeah.
all.
Just
Stop right there. That's
That's all I get anyway. And cornbread.
Taters.
Yeah, well, taters. They a little
Yeah.
fattening sometimes.
Little fattening.
But anyway, we'll eat some taters. They got mac and cheese, fried taters, and collard greens, cornbread, and rolls. And what does that say? What does that
I
say?
don't know. $10 or something.
No, right there. It's only $10. What's that on the bottom say?
cabbage.
Collard greens and
Over there.
you got me there. Cornbread, roll,
Can you translate it, Chris?
regular. Yeah, you're going to
Tell us
get
what
that one for
right
us.
there says on the bottom right there. Oh, regular.
Oh,
regular and-
abbreviation. Okay.
Man, regular and jalapeno.
Boy, I didn't know Chris
think
knew
she
how to
got the message.
abbreviate.
Y'all know what I call them pinto beans
What's that?
at my house?
fuel.
The pinto beans are known as the musical fruit.
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
'Cause you can make some fine music after about 2 or 3 hours after that. The
Oh, yeah,
cornbread and pinto beans, you become a walking human musical instrument.
Montel said I smell like stink when I, for some reason.
Greta and White agree with what Marty said about Hollywood. And
Goodness.
He actually said that to me in
Man,
the studio.
y'all making me feel too good this morning.
And Keith Clemens says, "Good morning." All right, Keith. Man, good to see you. I saw you
Keith.
Saturday night. Good. Thanks for checking in with us. And
How's O'Keefe doing?
he's doing good.
That's good.
Doing good. He looked like he was kind of refreshed.
He did. He had I
not so
don't know
much.
who that was with him. I ain't gonna say nothing. but,
Okay.
I was like, yeah.
As an improvement.
Go for it there,
It was
Keith.
an improvement,
Is
wasn't
it-
it?
I would just leave that laying
He's
right
moving
there.
up
We
a
ain't said
grade
word
there.
about
I ain't
nothing.
got to call no names or nothing.
Don Farmer says, "Great sounds great this morning." Thank y'all. We appreciate it.
does.
And some Roy Clark. Wayne, can you do some Roy Clark?
That pretty well had to be on the old Get Fiddle there. I could probably
Let's
learn
wait.
Thank God and Greyhound. I helped her on the tips of my fingers.
You know,
Y'all
that's my
remember that
wife's
one?
favorite is Roy Clark.
Roy Clark.
Is it
Yeah,
really?
Kathy's, yeah.
Oh man,
The reason her daddy Ronnie that passed away looked real close to looked a lot like Roy.
A lot
Clark,
like
so
Roy.
That's always been one of her favorites is Roy Clark.
Roy was a fast picker. We might get around to all that. Well, Alabama Jubilee, he had a good version of that too.
He could play, man. That guy
Roy
could
could
burn
play
it
flat
up.
picker.
He could
flat,
burn it up,
Flat
man.
pick. Wide open.
He did some Malaguena. Have you ever heard him play that Mexican thing?
Oh yeah,
Where he-
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
man. Awesome.
All right, Phil, do us a song, man.
Let's do the streets of Bakersfield.
There you go.
That's a good.
Buck Owens, you know you did Tequila Sunrise a couple weeks ago, Randall. On that day in my feed on Spotify came up Buck Owens' version of Tequila Sunrise. Really? Fantastic.
Buck Owens.
Yes.
Wow, never knew that.
I came here looking for something I couldn't find anywhere else. Hey, I'm not trying to be nobody. I just want a chance to be myself.
I've spent 1,000 miles of thumbing. Yes, I've worn blisters on my heels, trying to find me something better here on the streets of Bakersfield. Hey, you don't know me, but you don't like me. You say you care less how I feel. How many of you that sit and judge me ever walk the streets of Bakersfield?
Oh no, I walk them main streets of famous. I spent some time in San Francisco. I spent a night there in the can. Laid through this drunk man in my jail cell. I took $15 from that man.
Left him my watch and my old house key. Don't want folks thinking that I'd steal. Then I thanked him as I was leaving, and I headed out for Bakersfield.
Hey, you don't know me, but you don't like me. Say you care less how I feel. How many of you that sit and judge me ever walk the streets of Bakersfield? Hey, you don't know me, but you don't like me. You say you care less how I feel. How many of you that sit and judge me ever walk the streets of Bakersfield?
I'm married to a Mexican lady, but I went to Jack's and up at the waterfalls yesterday. We met for lunch over me and Jeff because it's on his way down, so we met up there. And this border thing is really getting out of hand. There was some lady come out the door with a little kid, and she was mad. She said, "Man, they just pushing us out of the way, getting up there, and they don't speak a word of English." And didn't have nobody in there that could hardly take their order in there. There was about 40 or 50 of them, and they couldn't speak English or nothing. And it's sad that our country has come to this. And then I got nothing wrong with immigration as long as you do it right. But that's a sad day.
Boy, we got a lot of problems in the world right now.
Whew.
And things happening that I'm not sure. I'm so confused, especially on our local government as it is. But overseas and all these other countries and stuff, sadness. I mean, this is human life that we're dealing with, Dee.
And it's
you fought. Thank you for your service. You fought in a war.
Yeah.
You know what wartime is.
Yeah.
So you know all about that. That's bad on the mind, and it's got to be bad on the person too. I never been in those shoes. So I don't. Know
I understand them wanting
it.
to come to the best country in the world, but
right,
right.
Come in right.
Come in right.
Come in right, legal. Learn our language. Learn
you
our
ought to be able to
language.
speak English before you
That's
can
right.
come here.
And I also feel like, and this could be. I know you had told me you worked for a Jew over in Atlanta one time.
Oh,
and
great boss.
Good people. And these, I don't understand how we let them get together over here to colleges, Dee, and protest together. They ain't got a clue what's going on.
Mark Levine said the same thing I've been saying on
same
TV.
thing.
That he said all those people from them colleges
Right.
that are out here protesting,
Right.
load them up and take them to Gaza and drop them off.
So that's where they want to
Leave
be.
them over there.
Yeah.
They want to be there so bad. Take them over there.
They want every Jew and every American dead.
Right.
Dead. That's what their goal is, just to eliminate them.
Well, it ain't gonna happen.
No, I hope. Like you said, we got to work together right now more than we ever have.
If we can make it about another year or so,
I believe so.
over,
I
I think we'll be in pretty good shape.
I think it would have been different
Oh, it definitely been
if he had been in there. He handled things. He handled it right. They said that the only ones that didn't was Obama and Biden.
Yeah.
They've caused a lot of this.
Everything.
Made a bunch of
Obama
promises.
still runs the country too.
Yeah.
Clinton.
And that's the truth.
Clinton, they still.
What was it you seen on TV the other night that woke you up a little bit about the Clinton?
Oh yeah.
I know you had listened to the tapes.
I
that
watched
was in
this
the
tape
70s.
years ago. If y'all want to, you can look it up on YouTube now. The Clinton Chronicles. You ever looked it up,
Please.
Randall? I watched it back in
Boy.
the '90s when it come out.
Oh man.
Oh
I'm
yeah.
telling
Oh well, y'all need to look up the Clinton Chronicles on
Read
YouTube
it for yourself.
and read it right there on TV. Watch the show. You ain't got to read
Yeah.
the book. Just
Yeah.
watch. They got shows about it now, telling all about it, and it's all true.
It's all truth, or they wouldn't put it out there like
Yeah.
that. They'd have stopped it from even
But they're
running. So it's
untouchable.
all truth.
They're untouchable.
They're
Right.
untouchable. That's what
Yeah.
they've done.
I told somebody yesterday we're just little piss saints running around.
Anyway, let's get off politics.
Get off
like
politics.
Dee
Politics.
says, you know. Oh, that's all we are.
Do a song, man.
I will.
Man or somebody.
I will. Let's jump in there and do a request that we had. Little thing called Honey, won't you open that door? Some Ricky Skaggs we hadn't done in a while. Here we go. This out to Parker Collins out there. Honey, won't you open that door? This is your sweet daddy, don't you love me no more? Cold outside, let me sleep on the floor. Honey, won't you open that door? Well, a honky-tonk around Dallas got in a poker game. Somebody must have been cheating, lost everything but my name. Walked halfway to Memphis, finally got back home. I'd been better off where I was. Here's where things love me no more. Cold outside, let me sleep on the floor. Honey, won't you open that door? Open that door now, honey. Here comes some skag. Well, I went right down to see old Bob. I thought he was my friend. Landlord said, now Bob's not here. Police done hauled him in. Ran right back to little Honey's house. Got a rocking chair. Honey, if you don't open that door, gonna rock on away from here. Well, honey, honey, won't you open that door? This is your sweet daddy, don't you love me no more? Cold outside, let me sleep on the floor. Honey, won't you open that door? Honey, 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 won't you open that door?
All right,
All right.
Wayne Hand. All right, Randall.
I'm gonna do a How Catchem song. Chris can pull it up. Talking about a small town Saturday night, y'all. Good old '90s song right here. That was one of my favorites out of the '90s. Let's see if
That's
I
what
can,
we're
see
a
if I can do
small
it justice here.
Small town Saturday night up there at Dee Ford.
Yeah.
Heaven now, this movie on the marquee sign. We've all seen at least 3 times. Everybody's broke, Bobby's got a buck. So put $1 worth of gas in his pickup truck. They're going 90 miles an hour down a dead end road. Watch your hurry, son, where you gonna go? They're gonna howl at the moon, shoot out the light. It's a small town Saturday night. It's a small town Saturday night. Lucy's got a lipstick on a little too bright. Bobby's getting drunk and looking for a fight. Liquor on his breath, trouble on his mind. And Lucy's just a kid along for the ride. Got a 6-pack of beer and a bottle of wine. Got to be mad, just have a good time. They're gonna out at the moon, shoot out the light. It's a small town Saturday night. It's a small
Small town
Randall.
Saturday
Phil, you
night.
feel like you feel like doing some
Sure.
snake song?
Snake it up, boys.
Snake it up.
Get them rattlers going,
I'm
Wayne.
getting ready.
Thankful it's cooled off. And they ain't lurking about like they was. Well, the woman I love is named K-Roll. She kinda looks like Tempest Storm. She can dance like Little Each. She works down at the Snake Farm Zoo. Snake Farm just sounds nasty. Snake Farm. Well, it pretty much is Snake Farm. It's a reptile house. Snake Farm. Ooh. Woo-hoo. Probably still hot down there at the Snake Farm. Well, K-Roni's got a keen sense of humor. She got a tattoo down her arm. It's of a python. And he's eating a little mouse, wearing a sailor hat. It says, Snake Farm. It just sounds nasty. Snake Farm. Pretty much is Snake Farm. It's a reptile house. Snake Farm. Ooh, ooh. And I asked my woman why come she works there. She said, well, it's got its charms. There's nothing to do in the winter. Every now and then, some kid gets bit down at the Snake Farm. Just sounds nasty, Snake Farm. Pretty much is Snake Farm. It's a reptile house, Snake Farm. Let's sing it again, y'all. Snake Farm. Just sounds nasty, Snake Farm. Pretty much is Snake Farm. It's a reptile house, Snake Farm. Don't even like to see them on TV. All right, y'all.
Snake Farm. Phil
Snake
Matthews.
Farm.
He's a State Farm king this week.
Like
You know,
farm.
we are, you said we were a small town. That's up in Lincoln, Alabama. Dee Ford, I tell you what, you had one of the biggest crowds that you've had in a long time.
On Saturday night, it was a good night.
We want to thank all the people that support. Let me tell you something. This is what pays our bills. It's what reason I can buy a little groceries out and then pay my light bill, because this man keeps it open. Does all this right here. Now, this is just side work that you see here. Keeps that club open every Thursday, Friday, and Saturday night. Y'all come out to Dee Ford's. I want to tell all the fans out there, as far as me now, my doctor told me don't get out of the house on Friday nights or Saturday nights. So I told my doctor, or was that my wife that told me that? My wife, that's right, my wife told me.
Your
I
wife
told it was
told
my
you that.
doctor. But anyway, y'all show up there and you'll have a great time. They have a party every Friday and Saturday, and every Thursday, boy, we sit around and eat. I will show up on Thursday.
You know, it's
Every
pretty
now and
rough
then.
when your wife looks over at you and goes, why don't you go somewhere?
Yeah, that's what mine tells. She don't want me to come
Why don't
home.
you go
She
somewhere?
don't want me in the
She don't
house.
want
Go do something.
Don't come in here hot never again.
You know, the 28th is Halloween party. I always like to do it on Halloween, but they all want to do it on Saturday. So Halloween, I'm giving away $500
How much?
cash on Halloween night.
500.
Well, that's on the 28th. That's on the
And
Saturday.
we have some of the greatest costumes coming
Man,
there too.
we had about almost 100 last year.
It was awesome. Every Halloween it's incredible. Some of the outfits they come up with is just
And they enjoy it because they you don't want to be about 4 or 5 in a group. I mean, they come just to be there, dressed up, and have. And so sometimes some of them get to take their mask off all year. No, I'm just kidding.
2 years ago, they done the thing with the boat captain there. What was his name off of?
Don.
Run,
Captain
Forrest, Run. Yeah, that's him. Captain Ron and the other guy, and just all kind of good stuff there.
Man, we have some good ones.
We really have. Good
over the
winner.
years.
$500, y'all.
$500.
Could you use 5 $100 bills?
Yes. I may give it to them in ones if everything goes wrong.
Well, $1 bills are pretty good. I'll take pennies as long as it adds up to 500.
Also, don't forget this Thursday night at Dee Ford's there in Lincoln. And if you miss it, I promise you can't go anywhere
I
in the country and eat this kind of meal for $10. It's meatloaf, and it ain't no little bitty piece of meatloaf. Most people don't even eat it all. Meatloaf, 80% 80-20 ground beef,
20 ground chuck.
pinto beans, not canned, but
Real deal.
dried beans, macaroni cheese, fried taters, real chopped up fried taters, and collard greens, cornbread, and
Rolls.
rolls.
You didn't even have to throw in that roll if you didn't want to.
No, cornbread. They're not going to eat roll with cornbread.
You write this down, and I want them to go make a call to all your restaurants and price that meal
And
right there.
you get all that.
Price that meal right there. And I promise you it'll be a half a pound of meatloaf.
Wait a minute now.
This ain't no 4 ounces.
I'm telling you, sometimes now I'm a cornbred connoisseur now. But sometimes old Miss Deb got them
Oh,
rolls in
butter
there
roll.
with that light hitting it, and they shining like golden brown with just a gold
Man,
haze
won't you
coming off of
hush?
them.
Won't you just hush
They
right
look pretty
now?
good.
Wayne's getting hungry.
I half got them rolls before, and I go back there and look at Miss Deb and said, I slip her $1 and go and give me another one of them rolls.
And a cheeseburger to go. Oh,
But,
yeah.
for $10, me and Wayne went.
I challenge you.
We went a couple days ago and got
Me and you and
almost and DeRay.
DeRay. Good morning, DeRay. Maybe he's listening to us.
Yeah, he may be
He's
home
working on
watching.
his truck there and getting it
the
ready.
truck
He'll
ready to
be
go. He
heading
got
back
to get back.
He's going to be back here. DeRay, you better hurry up
you
now.
got to get back to my baby one more time. or something.
Oh, man, what is that song? Gotta get back to my
What is it?
baby.
Oh, that's
Letter.
Wayne Cochran. The letter or
Send me a
something.
ticket
Yeah.
for an aeroplane.
Hey, it's
Yeah,
cheaper.
that's it. There it is.
Got to get back to my baby.
It's cheaper to eat out now. I'm to that point. It's cheaper to go somewhere and get something.
That right there,
I
it's
promise you won't
Thursday
go-
night.
You want to go anywhere in the
challenge
country
any of
and
them.
eat that right there for $10.
And all of that offered. You might get a meat and 2 for 15.
Yeah,
That's
17.
17, 15, something like that. That's it.
I lose money every time I
Yeah.
sell them. I'm thinking about stopping it, really, because
Boy.
every time I sell a plate, I'm
Man,
lose
don't
money.
stop it. Go up on the price for you.
I noticed
stop it.
all
That's
my
good.
customers are getting fat.
Band members.
Randall
and
said when he
customers.
got fat, he gonna go on a diet.
Yeah. You ain't laughing, are you? Is it Willie laughing at you back there?
He is. No,
I know you do, buddy.
All right, Wayne, you got time? How many minutes we got?
We got
three?
about 2. We got
minutes.
2 minutes. Yeah.
Well, we may not have time.
We'll-
What y'all
we'll
wanna
just
talk
wait.
about?
We'll this way.
And rolls and cornbread. I like the Mexican cornbread with the jalapenos. See, a lot of people don't know how to make. I had to tell Debbie, when you make jalapeno cornbread, you got to put jalapenos in it, and then a little can of cream corn, and then that gives it the corn, makes it juicy. Ooh,
look,
ooh.
when I was,
I can eat just that.
I can tell you, growing up, every single night, my aunt and uncle raised me, so they were a lot older.
Yeah.
And every night, my aunt cooked every meal every day.
Oh, my mama did too.
They went out on Fridays to a place called
We
Shaw's
did- we did-
Catfish.
Yeah,
I
Farrell.
remember that.
And
We've
my
been
to that
Shaw's, they went there and brought dog back plates of fish
Oh,
too,
yeah.
But every night, about 9:30, it was cornbread and milk every
There
night.
you
My
go.
Uncle Bill poured buttermilk over it.
Yep.
And I'd use sweet
I
milk.
use
Well,
sweet
my
milk.
daddy used
Oh,
to
my
like the
gosh.
buttermilk.
I can't drink. I don't know how anybody drinks no
Drink some
buttermilk.
I
buttermilk.
can't.
Same with me.
That's just so spoiled milk.
They
dog,
don't
man.
even
I
drink
mean-
milk, period.
I don't drink milk.
I love
of
milk.
any kind. Chocolate milk, none of it.
By the way, a fellow called me the other day, said, Wayne, don't bring up nothing else. He said, I believe Dee don't eat musky dimes. I said, he said it right quick,
I
didn't he?
don't eat musket.
I don't do that.
Don't eat fruits.
Don't drink no
Don't
milk,
eat vegetables. Very little.
no cheese.
I just like good food. You know, my doctor told me anything that tastes good is bad for you, and that's a fact.
Everything I love is killing me. Ain't that what they say?
That's it. We hope y'all enjoyed our show today. We had a good time doing it. We want you to tell all your friends and call them up, tell them what's the Dee Ford Show. 5 mornings a week from 5:30 to 7. Monday through Friday.
Dwayne Parker tomorrow.
Bye-bye, y'all.